Yeah, so that'll let me set it to like arbitrary values, and we can like, the idea is to make the pathing go to the doors still, we'll just like change them. Is it difficult to program while standing? I actually find it a lot easier because I'm basically a crackhead, so I actually move around a lot. That's also why I have this microphone, because if I use a standing mic, I'm always over here and you can't really hear me. But I will say there's one warning. Stand-up desks are generally healthier for you, but if you have any kind of like vascular condition, or in my case, I was taking a medicine that actually kind of messed up the way my blood flows. If you stand for too long, the blood can pool in your feet. And so when I was in the army, you had to learn to like clench your toes and move around, because if you were standing in formation for too long and lock your knees, you'll pass out. So the same thing happens when you have a standing desk. You stand there for a long time, the blood goes down, but due to gravity and then whatever vascular problem you have, it doesn't come up, and it slowly pools in your feet, and it causes bruising and like all sorts of problems. So I actually have to take breaks periodically, and I'll either sit down or like I move my feet around, you know, or I go lay down, put my feet up, right? But that's just a problem being old. I'm 50, so that happens. But other than that, I think they're good. And you can get some really good ones now for very cheap. But I would say probably it's just bad to sit for too long or stand for too long, right? I would just say, like, if you sit for too long, the blood can actually get stuck in your feet still, because it'll pinch. A lot of times you pinch your legs when you sit. So it's best to always just take a break and move around. But when I stand, like I'm currently sitting here, like I put my foot on my leg like a yoga pose, or like I clench my toes and move around, you know. So it's like you just have to watch out for that. Like if you feel your feet feel heavy, then you know you have that problem. Oh, you got a standing desk, but you don't actually stand. Other things to consider are when you use a standing desk, there's going to be an optimal, like for where your shoulder is. So if you make it too high or too low, you're going to kind of stress your shoulder. So just like mess around with the height. And then you got to get a monitor stand that raises it so that you stand up. You don't want to be like this, like hunched over. And also there's kind of an optimal distance for your monitor. You want it to be basically arms away. And what you'll find is when you move your monitor about an arm's distance away, you then don't have as many problems with like super bright monitors making your eyes hurt. Just turn your monitor brightness down a bit, move it back, and then a lot of your problems with like headaches and stuff kind of go away. And then you'll also have to jack your font up. So you'll find that like, and the reason why your arm is about the right length is that reduces the optical distortion your eyes have. Your eyes actually have sort of like a kind of a lens effect. And when you're very close, there's sort of like a lens distortion, especially if you wear glasses. So you move away, and then like basically whatever your arm is about 2.5. This is basically 2.5 times the width of your monitor. That's like the optimal distance. And weirdly, that calculation comes from painters like 500 years ago. They figured out, because they were doing something called sight size, they actually figured out the distance necessary to remove optical distortion in a 2D plane that is like a, I forget the term, but it's a plane where the light rays go through it. There's a style of drawing where they literally figured out the physics of light to determine what removed optical distortion. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. You just got to mess with it. I find that I have to, when I stand, my arms have to be a little bit up, but when I sit, they have to be more down. I don't know why. Probably something about just like posture, your back position. Okay, we're going to do set room. Set that back to, no. Yeah. We want to do this. I'm positive I'm just totally doing this wrong, but this is kind of what I'm looking for. And then I just gotta figure out how to optimize it. Once it's correct, it's about optimizing it. Looks like somebody needs a nap. Oh, sorry, set door. And another big thing too is if you find that you have carpal tunnel in your right hand, if you're right-handed, or your shoulder hurts or your neck hurts a lot, I'm going to bet that's 90% your mouse. So if you have a mouse where you're constantly doing this, right? You lift your hand, grab it, lift your hand, grab it, and you move it around, then that basically, all those micro motions will stress out your shoulder, the socket, all the muscles, your neck, and your wrist. So the best solution is stop using it. So that's why one reason why Vim is really good, and also get a old ass trackball. Because the trackball, you don't move your arm to use it; you just use your thumb. So if you reduce the amount of times you're going keyboard, mouse, keyboard, mouse, keyboard, mouse, keyboard, mouse, and then get a mouse where you can just rest your arm and you don't move your shoulder to move it around, most of that pain will go away. And then just get into stretching, like stretch your shoulder, stretch your wrists, things like that. Oh yeah, switching the mouse too. Like if you can put it on your left. But yeah, just anytime you're going to spend all day doing this, like any of these little micro motions is always going to stress and give you a repetitive strain injury. So, just I mean, it works. It's hokey as hell, but just go get yourself a little trackball and that'll get rid of it. All right, close this. Okay, I was in there waiting for it to finish. It was already done. Huh, weird. Let's not do... Wait, what am I doing? That should be 1, and that should be 1. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Let's do a better one. And change up the music a little bit. Same style, but let's get rid of down-tempo beats. Let's go for ambient. That's a fan favorite. Sounds like a sci-fi soundtrack. Specific stretches, yes, actually I do. Just general stretching is fine, but for your wrists, if your wrists hurt, if they're really, really bad, go talk to a doctor first, but generally they come from Aikido. So here, actually, a sec. Give you guys a quick demo. I gotta turn this into a macro. Okay, good. All right, so you always want to warm up, right? So you kind of just do circles like this for a bit and clenching, kind of get your wrist warmed up. And then the two best ones are take your wrist and kind of pull down, right? You want to just count to 10 and then kind of relax it and shake it. And then the other one is pull it back. So it's like that. Relax it and shake it. And then similar is do that with the thumb. Just be careful because you can kind of like hurt your thumb. And then there's other ones that are more complicated, but those two are going to get you a lot. The other one is if you point your thumb towards your nose and then turn it and then grab the outside. So that way your finger is on your thumb and that's there and your thumb is there. and then just kind of pull down. That's a really good one. And then after each time you shake it. And then another one is if you got like a family member or friend, have them compress the two bones here together while you clench your hand a little bit. There's like basically a bunch of nerves and stuff that go between the two bones. And when you clench them together, not too hard, but pretty hard, that actually releases a lot of tension that's in there. And just those two, and then just generally stretching down through your back, through your neck, you know, stretching on the floor, because your whole body impacts the, like if you have tension in through here, it'll impact your body, it'll impact your voice, everything. And so just basically those two, just like doing this and doing that, and then warming up, kind of circles, rotating them, rotate your shoulders, do some stretch, and then that'll release a lot of tension. You should be good. Go take a little break, come back, you're good. Okay, let me get rid of those two. Was it 0 or 1? Ah, 0. I have to change that to 0. Give me a sec. Alright, let's try that. Yeah, it's almost there. It's just I messed something up with one of my many refactorings. Okay, so we got that. It's resetting it. Let's get rid of this real quick. Not sure how, but that seems to be messing things up. Also, need some airflow. Yeah, man, it's so weirdly maybe I'm erasing the doors on accident. I need constants. Alright, we're gonna do constants for that. Give me a second. The magic numbers must die. Alright, give me a second. Let me see. Oh yeah, see, I'm not even actually using value here. I wonder why it's not doing anything. Okay, and then let me see. I'll come up here. Let's just do a quick define. And let me find the constructor. Okay. So that's what's effectively inverting the map. So let me just check. If I switch that to 0, it should go back. Yeah, okay. And then make this 1. Yeah, we should get that back. Okay, cool. Oh, and then make room needs to be, hold up. Yeah. both make room and walk need to use that instead of this total bullshit I got here. Right, and then walk. Yeah, right there. All right. So this won't actually work, but we'll see what... That it produces the rooms again, and then I'll flip it back with the define so we can get the algorithm to work. Yeah, so see, we got... And the idea is we flip the algorithm, we make it do all the walks, then flip it back, flip the whole thing back, and we've got ourselves walls with the pathways. So now if I do this, looks like somebody needs a nap. That's probably not. That's probably because I ran the build and it ran itself. All right, there we go. That's more like it. Now, why the hell did my path stop working? Oh, and then I should do set door to space value. Yeah, so we effectively clear the door and then run walk. Okay, better. Yes, okay. Maybe after. No, it shouldn't matter if I do it before or after. Well, let's see if it does make a difference. It did not. Oh, it did run. Hold up. Okay, interesting. And then let's bring this back. Yeah, it's almost doing exactly what I want. It's just not quite. Okay, so why does setting it before versus after make a difference? Right, so that gets me one door connected. That's it. Okay. This is wrong. This should also be space value. It's so close I can taste it. I just know there's like some dumb little coordinate thing I've done, which I do all the time. Yeah, and it's like it's exactly what I want. I want stuff like this, right? Like these weird paths that go there. So just got to figure out why it's doing that. Yeah, and then we're pretty much set. I think. What is walk returning? I bet people can see me. Is it working? Oh, so you don't have to see the game? Hey. Yeah. I have a what's it? Damn it. UPS coming. And when I managed to get one that looks like it might be able to handle power outages better. The problem is that the power supply on this PC is a bit too much for most of them. All right. No, it's a device. It's basically a second PC. It's a ATEM device. I'll type it. And then my phone, I can type to. So when it goes out, it recovers very quick. The ATEM powers back up real fast. In theory, it doesn't even lose network. I think it powers up so quick that it just keeps going. Yeah. So the ATEM doesn't use much power, and it's very stable. That's the reason why I use it. But yeah, on Tuesday I get a UPS. So, and also we just had that hurricane in Florida. So they're trying to get a bunch of people's power back on. Ours has been fine, but I'm pretty sure they're probably over there flipping switches in order to rewire power. So yeah, we'll just get back online. All right, and we're recovered. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Having the external device at least makes crashes not so bad. All right, let's get back to my... Okay, cool. All right, so we're getting one path. It's kind of working. That shouldn't be set to anything, so... All right, let me look at the logs. Okay, so found one, and then... Oh, weird. Let's do this. Let's get rid of this. All right. Yeah, if you don't cap it, it just kind of goes crazy. I'm kind of curious what it'll do. Just let it run. Yeah, you need a stop position of some kind. Alright. Yeah, let's cap it. Looks like somebody needs a nap. I don't. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be doing everything except the actual walk. Yeah. I think I need to indicate whether it was found or not. Alright, so let's go like this. Alright, go here. Let's see. Oh. Make paths. We set the input to there. Alright, we're going to return true. And otherwise, return false. Yeah, okay. Now when we walk, and let's make this look really bad. And this will do that. God, I keep doing it too quick. Looks like somebody needs a nap. Do I follow football or any other sports? Nah, not really. I used to do a lot of sports. More martial arts and stuff, but over time it is kind of like, meh. But I'll watch the Super Bowl sometimes. Mostly because that's a good party. And I will say I don't mind going to sport events. Those are actually really fun. It's like baseball games and stuff. Baseball games in person is fun. Baseball on TV is pretty boring. I don't like it. This is kind of cool. It looks like it's like making a path to itself. So am I like grabbing the wrong room? Alright, let's do this. Yeah, it is so close. It's stupid. It's so close. Yeah, see, this is working better. All right, so doing the constants is definitely the way to go. Oh, I was going to check. Ah, so there's some situations where it's just not finding the door. Right, so my path processing is kind of messed up, it looks like. Oh, why is it 1,000? Oh, sorry. That's probably the problem. Interesting. Oh. Right here. Looks like somebody needs a nap. Oh, I did JavaScript. Oh, really? I love statistics. I actually love calculus too. I really liked calculus. But I didn't really like calculus until I read this old-ass book, Calculus Made Easy by Sylvanus P. Thompson. It's also just an incredibly good book of how to do education. I learned a lot that I use in my courses from this book. Oh. What the fuck? Well, there you go. The apparently I'm quoted on the book. Awesome. Yeah, it really is like the... No, so the way he explains it is very clear. And one of the reasons why what he does it works is he actually teaches calculus using infinitesimals, which is kind of the original way it was made by Newton. And infinitesimal calculus is just a small extension to normal algebra, so it makes a lot of sense. But and it's also, that's how it's taught to kids in most of the world. It's just for some weird reason in the US we use limits. And limits is sort of a geometric way of describing it that isn't really superior or inferior to infinitesimals. It's just more complicated. It's harder to understand. So the way it should be taught is you learn it with infinitesimals, because all you need for that is algebra. No, I mean, we're talking like, it makes a lot of sense. The way he describes it makes a ton of sense. And it's also written in a really nice style. It's just like a very kind of like laid back, here's how you do it. It's just it's a very, very good book. Yeah, so for example, to deliver you from the preliminary terrors. So he just goes like, okay, these dreadful symbols are D, which merely means a little bit of. See, that's the style you need. And then this, so he tells you the symbol, which is merely a long S, and it may be called the sum of. So he translates the symbols, and he says, therefore, this is a sum of a very little bits of X. And this is the sum of a very little bit of T. That's the kind of shit that you need, right? So I'm telling you, dude, just read this book. Read this book, and then go get Sham's outline for calculus. Grab this just to get problems. And the only way you learn math is by doing math. So you just sit there and just do the problems. Just drill those problems and read Sylvanus P. Thompson and do it using infinitesimals. And it's actually like really fun. It's like fun. I don't know why. It's like magic. You do stuff, you go like, holy shit, that works. Anyways, yeah, if you never have to do calculus again, don't do it. But if you are interested in sort of like you ever have to do it again, or you know you're going to need it later, that's my recommendation. Okay. All right, so for some reason, we're starting in a door. Or starting inside the wall. Need to not do that. Yes, because we have to reset the door. Yeah, we're talking about Sylvanus P. Thompson. My kind of like a big inspiration for how I write. One more time for Joe. Calculus made easy. And also, this is probably easily one of the best introductions to, like, one of the best ways to establish tone for something complicated like math, right? Because whenever you go and learn something like math or programming, it's all stuff written by professors for people, or stuff that assumes you're an idiot, right? So it's like assumes you've been coding since you were 12, or assumes you're a child and you can't read. And there's nothing that's kind of in the middle. And this is very straightforward. It's like, yeah, everyone who explains symbols doesn't really tell you anything. Here's exactly how it is. But it doesn't assume you're a moron, right? It's not like, imagine if Johnny went to the store and had 4 apples. It's like, no, this just means a little bit of. And this just means some. There you go. Man. Yeah. I actually kind of want to do that too. I'm going to go back through this book and relearn calculus, and then move on to learning linear algebra. But, you know, dreams. I also want to buy a camper van and travel around the country doing art. Okay, so let me see. We got ads in about 10 minutes. Yeah, I can probably get this. So what we're looking to do is... Yeah, the problem is I'm picking a room. So what I need to do is... Okay, so found the door. See, but I found it. Let me look at this. Yeah, for some reason this is saying that it's path. Let me just look at something. Let's do this. So door is found. It found the door. We set the door, and then let's just go look. Go here. Let's look here. Yes, this should be correct. It's, yep, okay, walls. Yeah, I think... Let me do another check here. Yeah. Yeah, let's do a bunch of checks. I think what's going on is I'm not actually setting this up. So all those should equal space value. Arthur Benjamin. What's that? Oh, he's a magician? That's cool. What does he have? Like, he has like books on like doing speed math tricks. All right, see you around. Yeah, see you soon, Yakov. Yeah, cool. I'm telling you, Joe, man, you're like this close to just being a Unity developer. You've got like all the tangential skills. It's very similar to me, right? Like I've got all the skills adjacent to game development. Art, music, sound production, video, programming. I'm like all, like everything near it. Just gotta sit down and actually learn it. And not write shit code like I got right now. Okay, source room has a wall at the exit door. I bet you cash money I'm putting the doors at the wrong place. I bet this needs to be +1. Cubes of 3 digits and less than 1. That's nuts. Let me just flip these and see if it's always the exit door that's wrong. Yeah, it's not even going once. Okay, cool. So the doors are wrong. Exciting. That's cool. That's a pretty like magic is already a fairly nerdy topic, right? But this dude is like the nerd of nerds within magic, you know? He's doing math magic. Yes, the exit room is always wrong. Okay, so it's drawing time. All right, I got a room. X is here. I need X, the exit, to be there. So that's X and Y. So let me use my pen. All right, so I need to be able to get, so this is X. That's the width. I need, X, not -1, just add it. So X -1 is putting it here, but Y, so here's, well, we'll do Y over here. Y plus height plus 1 should put it right there. So what the hell? Yeah, Y plus the room height should place it here. And then X with -1, room width -1, should put it there. Weird. Let's just try that. I don't see why that would be Because that's x minus 1 would just move it over 1 and down at the bottom of the room. Yeah. Let me just confirm. Yep, that's right. Those are inverted. All right, we got ads in about a minute, folks. So let me take a quick break. I know there's something up with this code. I think if I just think about it for a few minutes. So we'll do it, yeah, right when the ad starts, I'll run the timer, and then you can mute it and go take a break with me. Basically, I'm coming in, and these are set to the wrong value. The exit doors are wrong. Let me just do something dumb. That should be in space, I guess. No, okay, so this can't be right. My check can't be right. This here has to be wrong. But why? Anyway. Alright, so we got ads. See you in a bit. All right, let me see. I'm gonna dump this. I think that's what we need. So right about here. Yeah, let's do that. I don't think I need to dump the whole thing, but let's try it. Yeah, I'm not setting the doors at all. Of course. Of course. Duh. Yeah, because I was having add door make the space for the door. And then I moved that out. I was going to have it make room to it. Okay. There we go. Mystery solved. I know. Yeah, place rooms, make room, add door. Okay, we're gonna, this API makes no sense right now. We're gonna clean that all up. Let's make the room, and then right here, what we want to do is, yes, we want to add the 2 rooms. So M walls, actually, and B. Yep, just use set door. Awesome. Right here. Add door, set door, that needs to be completely redesigned, but that's fine. And we're going to go space value. Mystery solved. Okay, so still don't work, but now we can see. Yeah, so see, this is entry and exit doors. Entry and exit doors. My exit door needs to be back 1Y. Yeah, back 1X, back 1Y. Fantastic. So I always tell people, man, you can't debug code by really looking at it. You gotta get info. Need more info. Where's add door? Also, this code is garbage. Alright, so let's take a look. Well, that was... Yeah, it needs to be 1x lower and 1y lower. Why 1x lower and 1y lower? Alright, anyway. And then we're going to have add doors be more random in a bit. Like I'll have it at random places, but for now we just want that. All right. Okay, getting better. Okay, so now they're set to space values, right? Boom, 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 boom. All right, good. We got it. It's good. Good. We got some doors. We got our stuff. Now, the other option is... Yeah, those should be set to space values. So why is it messed up? Let me just see. And did I set it to a space value? Yeah, go here, go here. I do. Okay, so why is it still complaining? That's not the second iteration through, is it? Yes. I know. I do all my splits, I have my path, I print the input. Let's make that a little bit better. Looks like somebody needs a nap. Oh, I need a string. Okay, so get this, then, let me see. Should be right. No, it's wrong. No. Yeah, it should have the exact same. No, I'm wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. Shit. Yeah, I think I need to temporarily set the door on both of those to space. Yes, okay. I know what's going on. We get our that. We do this. Yes, because when I generate the map, I set those to be... Should I set them? Yeah, they should be considered space. But when I'm doing the walk, I need to undo that so that you can walk to those locations. Okay, that's better. No, it's still not better. No, yeah. This needs to be wall value. There we go. There we go. Okay. Alright, so now we got to figure out why it's saying source room has a wall at the exit door. You know, we might be able to do this. Let's do this. And then where's that? Okay, then we go down here and right here. Let's dump it there. Now this is going to fail in weird ways, but we'll at least be able to see where it thinks the doors are. Oh no, and then these need to be wall value. Aha. I think in my head, I think I inverted it, quote unquote. Yes. I just put a note. Okay, do that. I'm gonna set the door. Yeah, we'll just do that real quick just to see where it's at. Yeah, see, that's what we want. Okay. Oh. Damn it. That stupid screen recorder. Let me just see. Yeah, so we set this to 5 and this to 5. Okay. So that's the exit and... or this is the exit, that's the entry. So it should do that. Okay, so now we do this. Yep. Okay. Aha, okay, so we got one run through, but then the second time around, it failed. Good. All right, let's dump that every time. Okay, and we have to do the reset here as well. Looks like somebody needs a nap. Okay, cool. We do that. That gives us our final walk. Dump the walls map one more time. Oh, is that dumping it every time? Good, good, good. That's what we want to see. Right, so then the only thing that seems to be happening is it's not actually making it. Okay. Okay, so it's getting somewhere. Yeah, we got these zeros that are kind of in the wrong spot. No, I need to stop when it's 0. Okay, hold up. This is wrong. Yeah, we stop when that's 0. Okay, a little bit better. Yeah, and this is kind of cool. It's sort of what I was aiming for, which is like ding, 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 ding. It's like it's not getting there. It's almost there. And also, I'm not sure why this is basically looping around on itself. And this is going almost there. But it's closer. Well, now I also have a better display. Alright, so let's say this is less than 30. Right. There's like this weird thing where it like loops on itself on some of the rooms. I'm not sure why. I mean, I kind of like it. It's kind of weird. And then weirdly, I think it started here and then goes there. So why did it miss that one? And then if I have these zeros in here, so that's most likely what's messing it up. It's not getting rid of the path correctly. Now, is that because I'm clearing the entry and the exit? I bet that is. So possibly a quick fix is no, that's not it. Oh, hey, I missed it. See you later, Joe. Hey, Megib. Thank you. Yeah, I just kind of started taking Twitch seriously lately. Oh, you like the... Yeah, I like that too. That is, I put a piezo sensor on my keyboard. Normally the keyboard is loud as hell. I miss Joe saying goodbye, but that's fine. And yeah, thanks for the bits, Megib. Alright, so I'm thinking this is so close. It's so close. I can't set the door like this. Alright, this is not the way. Okay. We need walls before and walls after. Okay, next we need to come up here. We need to set M walls source exit to a wall value and M walls target entry to a wall value. I believe what's going on is I'm clearing too much. So every time, if I get two rooms, I clear them, right? So what's going on is let's say this is my space. I have a room here and a room here. So to set it up for the first round, I clear this, I clear that, I clear this, I clear that, and then I walk. The problem is that leaves this sitting in the Dijkstra map as a 0. So then the next round, it's a kind of a confused algorithm because it does, normally the Dijkstra map goes from like higher numbers to lower. But now there's like more than one, so it can't do that. All right, so let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun. I'm like learning some C++, but I do think I need to start queuing up a few other language projects. Definitely game development stuff. Okay, so now this, I only need the source exit and the target entry to be wall values. So even though I just set them, let's leave that there. So Miggy, when you read my books, how long ago was that? Yeah, so see, it's still leaving a 0 around, which is what's making these kind of fail. I bet this actually works. This is actually probably going 0, like 1, yeah. See that? It's getting to here and it doesn't know where to go because the algorithm just, yeah, does that. Yeah, so see how that we shouldn't have multiple 1s in this. It should only be like 1 0 and then it should walk down. Yeah, so this is wrong. Yeah, see that? That's wrong. Let's do 1. Let's see. And also let me look. Yeah, so see right here it's wrong. Yeah, see this should have been cleared. Right, okay. There's like some weird off by 1 error. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. It looks like there's an off by 1 error. Yeah. Yeah, and I think it's leaving. Yeah, so see how this goes 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think it thought there was something there. Okay. Okay, here's the before. Yeah, okay, so that's not getting set right. Does it start off correct? Yeah, so the initial map is fine. So at the end of this should be 1. Okay, so we can assert for that actually. Let's go for the walk. Let me think. Let me look real quick and see what it does. Hold up. Alright, so we got walls before. That's set to a wall. Okay. Alright, then it doesn't get set to a 1. So let's see. It does find it, but it finds it at Y13X2. Ah, it's almost like it's not setting the initial start correctly. I'm getting this backwards. I think, just to kind of keep this in my head straight, it's redundant. This here is basically that. Up there. There's a code up there that's doing that. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Okay, so that's what the off by 1 I kept saying is. I have to start off setting that, then I find the neighbors, and then around the neighbors, I start doing this. Okay. This is like a... It's a do while. The hell, man? Yeah, this, see? That. Right? Yeah, it's just a do while. Duh. Make sure that's right. Yeah, totally. Is found used outside of there anywhere? Not really. I think I can put in there. And how about out? Yeah, because out is recycled through there. Count has to be outside. That's fine. Okay. All right. See if that gets us closer. I gotta say, I am learning so much. It's stupid. I think this is one of probably the best learning projects you could do. All right. I think we have like small success. We have one room connected to there and another room connected to there. Yeah, because I constrained the while loop so it wouldn't run too many times. All right. Let's see if it'll run. Did we get success? Some success. Yeah, we connected to. It still didn't hit this though. It's kind of weird, but that's closer. That's definitely a lot better. And then here. All right, and then we just have the final. Okay, we don't need these anymore. That's actually screwing things up. Let's do final walls here. And that should connect up everything that we have. Okay, that's a success. It's just leaving this one there, that's it. But now we just have to make sure that it works for like any size room or anything. And honestly, like I could automate, I could do tests for this. Yeah, I could do an automated test. Yeah. Oh, let me catch up with chat. Let me see. Why is my mouse? Oh yeah, my mouse is over there because I'm zoomed in. Let's see. You read the Python 3 in the C books. Okay, yeah. Oh, okay. So you're doing are you doing like system administration and stuff? Megabe? Yeah, I would say, you know, Python's pretty big in the... Yeah, sysadmin. Yeah, I did that for years. Honestly, yeah, if you're doing Python, C helps you when things explode. I think that's the big thing with C. You know, like debugging insane crashes and stuff like that. But it helps you just learn a bunch of other languages. With your Python stuff at work, are you doing anything like Salt Stack or Ansible? Any of that stuff? Sentry? I think we're getting closer. If we can get 4 rooms to connect. Okay, 4 is the killer. Almost works. So odd numbers, but not even numbers. Yeah, it's so close. At least it's only doing 1 at a time. All right, so I think it's just a matter of debugging a couple of situations. There's some weird thing where like it loops on itself. I don't understand that. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think if you know Python, then Ansible, that's Python. That helps. Yeah, for the most part, in general, like even if you're not actively using programming, having programming knowledge just really helps with a lot of system administration stuff. And then eventually, like, I think the biggest thing is if you get tired of Ansible, It's a lot easier to switch off if you're able to code and or learn a language and code like let's say you want to go to a Ruby solution or something. It's a lot easier to switch. Oh, really weird. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, it looks like it's supposed to like go to the next room, but it's going to there. Okay, yeah. My room selection for some reason is just completely screwed up. I'm supposed to do this. I'm supposed to pick a room and then pick the next one and connect them. Then increment by 1. So it'll take this room here and then pick the next one. But for some reason it's trying to connect back to that room. I don't understand why it's doing that. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it there, so that way you all don't have to put up with one more ad. For those of you who don't know, I'm manually or kind of semi-manually running ads, so we can have like longer periods of time without them. And yeah, so I think I'll stop there, but I'll be back at 10. I might do a little bit of offline tinkering with this. It's like so close. It's so close to actually doing what I was intending. Which is like these nice sort of like organic-ish, kind of organic paths. Yeah, so see, this worked. This one worked. But if I get 4, they're not. So I'm doing some dumb basic math. Most likely I need to go eat some tacos and watch some stupid YouTube and then come back. And then I'll have it. Yeah, so that's all working, but then it looks like it's not updating the map correctly. So see how this goes 9, 8, 7, like to 1, but then this also has 1. That means that the Dijkstra algorithm has 2 zeros. It's supposed to only have 1. So I'm not clearing something or doing something. So what I'll do is I'll go get some food, and 10 tonight I should be able to sit down and solve this up. And I'll clean it up and kind of like make it easier to work with. But it's really close. I mean, this is basically what I want. What I want is like paths that are not straight lines. And I want it to kind of do weird stuff. I'm going to throw in a little bit of randomness, like maybe it kind of does this. And then once we get it, we have a map. We have paths, and now I'll have sorted out how the pathing is supposed to work. if we get 4 rooms, it probably doesn't work at all. Oh, hey, that worked. Interesting. Well, no, so yeah, so we got one last room that's supposed to get connected. I mean, I kind of wanted to do weird stuff, but it's a little too weird. Yeah, see, it's so close. And also because it's more or less carving through the walls, you kind of get more irregular rooms. Yeah, see that? Yeah, so see, there shouldn't be 2 zeros. So I'm not clearing things out correctly. That's most likely what's going on. So anyways, yep, all right, I'm going to go take a break, and I'll see everybody at 10. Okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, I'll see you. Yeah, I'm doing these every day at 4 and 10, so I'll probably see you tomorrow. Thanks again for the bits. And yeah, I'll see everybody soon, and hopefully we get this working, and then we're going to make our dude walk around the map. So that'll be fun. That'll be much more FTX UI work.